Yo, what up? How's it going? And welcome back to another video. I haven't made a video in a really long time, so I'm making this video to tell you that I'm not dead and, just kind of an update. So sorry about that. Sorry I haven't uploaded in I guess 2 months now, or a month, or however long it's been, and just kind of gave no update. Dream's not dead. I'm not dead. And all that good stuff. So let's just give an update on that. I'm just going to try to not talk for very long and talk right through it. Cool. So, long story short, everybody, I don't know if anybody's aware of, the type of videos I like to make, or if anybody's even going to watch this, the subscribers that I did have. The goal of this channel originally was, I'm displaying that I know what I talk about in terms of when I make the LOL analytical stuff and stuff like that. So this first phase that I was in was phase 1, where I was making all of the VOD reviews. That was kind of a proof of concept phase. To kind of, more so, I was making those videos with the intent of practicing analyzing videos, or practicing analyzing VODs. I'd been doing them on my own time without recording them for over a year now, just rewatching VODs, stopping them, making notes on them, and then not uploading them, just doing them on my own. And I was thought, why not just upload them so I have a body of work that I can display. I'll just give you a quick backstory. I'd applied for a job with a professional team, and basically they wanted professional experience, and I said, how do you get professional experience? They're like, well, you work for a professional team. How do you work for a professional team? Well, you have to have professional experience. I was like, okay. I won't really say the team that it was, because I think any team would probably react the same way. So basically, initially, the main purpose was, all right, I'll just upload this stuff, and this could be a proof that if I ever do apply for another team, I can have a body of work, and I can say, hey, look, if you really want to know that I know what I'm talking about, rather than me just saying this, here this is. And the other flip side of it would be, it also gives me time to practice as well. It just gives me more practice. And the third part of it is, maybe some people would like to watch it. I didn't expect to actually get some traction, so especially my TSM content, I'd get a couple thousand views on it. That's really strange to me. I've done YouTube in the past before. That's why I know how to I can highly edit videos, by the way. I don't have to edit these because they're just VOD reviews and stuff like that. And I don't intend on editing them any more than they are, because it doesn't make any sense to edit them anymore than how they are. I've done YouTube in the past, hundreds of videos. I've done highly edited content. And if I got 1,000 views on a video, and I would spend, that'd be a big deal if I got 1,000 views on a video, and I would spend a lot of time on that stuff. So it was pretty nuts that I got I had a video that got 8,000 views on it, I think, or 4,000 views, like a TSM VOD review, something like that. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so I just did that as a proof of concept. It was very strange to me that I actually got views. I didn't actually expect that. So I'm very grateful for that. So I actually am very grateful for that. So anybody who came by and actually watched those. I'm trying to not make this long-winded. Essentially, that was a proof of concept phase that I was trying to do at first. So I didn't intend for that phase to be very long, and that's why I stopped. The main reason why I stopped is it takes a lot of time to make that content. Doing VOD reviews, the actual time it takes, I have to watch the games live, so I actually watch the games live. You can do the VOD reviews where you don't actually watch the games and you just go in dry. I can start doing those, but the way I was doing them before is I watch them live, and then I'll go back and then I watch them again. I might in the future, to be more time efficient, to just watch them live and do them, or when I do the VOD reviews, not actually watch them live first. But I enjoy watching them live first. That's just my method of doing them. Some people don't do them that way, but I like to watch them live first and then go back and reanalyze them. I think I can provide better content that way. There's a benefit to going in completely dry. There's a benefit to that too, because you're kind of figuring it out yourself while you're watching it. So there's a benefit to that as well. So I could visit doing that. Anyways, but essentially, I'm an adult person. I have bills, and there was a certain amount of time I could do that content full time, and then I had to go back to work. And just very quickly tell you what I do. I work as an aquatic safety specialist. Essentially what I do is I train lifeguards, and I work as a consultant for companies that'll hire me. So And the place that I'm working for right now is 2 hours away from my home. So, and it's on the weekends, which is when LCS plays, and that's the content that people on my channel were interested in watching. They weren't very interested in watching LCK. And so essentially what I'd have to do is I'd have to travel down to the place that was 2 hours away from me. I'd have to stay with my girlfriend's family members because I live 2 hours away, right? And I work 35 hours in 3 days. I come home and I crash for 2 days, and then I have like 1 day to myself, and then I do restart the process. And I knew I had to do that for 6 weeks in a row. So essentially that was why I was unable to make the content. And I could have just grinded out making the content, but it wouldn't have been nearly as good as some of the content was that we're making before. So I just thought it wasn't very good to make, and I never intended to continue to make that content as consistently. I did feel bad though, but that I was actually getting some views and some scripts and some actual returning subscribers, because I feel obligated to those people to make the content for them. But anyways, essentially that's why, I'm a fucking adult, so I have to pay for my bills. So this doesn't make any money. This is, a passion project that I want to make. I don't get into, I'm not getting into esports to make money or anything like that. But if you're going to spend a lot of time on something, you have to, has to have some monetary gain eventually for it to make sense for you to spend all of your free time doing it. So even if you enjoy it, I enjoy doing this stuff, but it has to be working towards a monetary gain. If it's going to be taken away from my ability to live, you know what I mean? I couldn't. Basically, what I'm saying is I couldn't continue making the videos if I was going to keep the lights on in my house. Essentially, is like the TLDR. I couldn't continue to make the videos if I was going to continue to eat. So essentially. And I knew that kind of going in, but I could have been more transparent with everybody. But I was kind of going through some things too, kind of some work-life balance type of deal. Anyways, but this is also just an update to tell you guys that I will be back making more videos, not quite the same pace and the same type of videos that we were doing before. So not the same pace and not the same type of videos before. What I mean by that is it won't be 6 VOD reviews on the weekend, and all NA games or whatever, and just VOD reviews. I want to make different types of content, and this has always been the goal. I want to do analytical type content still, so some VOD reviews. There'll be some more like explaining some things that are going on in pro play a little bit more in depth, like new things that come about, and then like explaining them, like, hey, why is this pick happening, and explain why that pick is happening. Kind of like explain to people who don't quite understand the nuances of what's going on. I want to do a podcast. That's going to be interesting to start. I'm going to get a new audio interface, so I won't do my headset mic anymore. I actually have a pretty good headset mic, so this headset mic is actually pretty good, but I'm going to get a new audio interface. So I'll probably do a solo podcast because, I can't get any guests on. So that'll be fun, where we can talk about stuff like MSI, stuff like that. Talk about MSI, talk about Summer Split, stuff like that. So be expecting some content around MSI. Not a whole lot. I am moving right now. I'm in the process of moving, so I don't know what the internet situation will be like for a minute, because I'm not in charge of the moving. My girlfriend and our new roommate are in charge of like the moving type situation stuff. So I'll be moving by May 23rd. But if I don't move before that time, MSI is during that whole time, so I might just make a lot of MSI content. Might be able to do that. So if I'm able to do that, I might do that, but I won't be able to buy my new audio interface and stuff until I move, because I won't know my income and stuff like that. But the point of me moving is I'm moving to where I'm working right now for the summer. So we'll be moving back to where I'm working. So I'll be able to, I won't have to travel and be away from my computer and stuff like that. That's the reason why I can't do my videos, is I'm away from my computer. So I'll be able to, work at the place that I work, come home and work on my computer on the stuff that we're doing together. We'll be able to work on that, and all that stuff will be good. So Anyways, I didn't want to make this too long-winded, but the TLDR is I've been gone because I had to work, I had to keep my lights on in my house. I'll be back making more content around MSI and Summer Split. Won't necessarily be like the pumping out VOD reviews. There'll be other types of content, so we'll be mixing it up with like, you know, podcasts, stuff like that, more analytical stuff, more informational stuff, more journalistic type stuff. So that's going to be exciting. So the dream's not dead. I'm not dead. So really excited. I hope you guys are excited too. Sorry I've been gone. I hope somebody's out there. If you're not, that's okay. I'm fine with restarting. I've done YouTube before, so it's all good. Anyways, thank you. Bye-bye. 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 I found it. I found the stop recording button. I found it. Bye-bye.